guys, what's up? It's Luke, back with another video. So today, guys, is Friday. What's the date? April 3rd, and today is officially my two-week, what's the word? 2-week update for my last relapse. I'm glad that shit's behind me. So I was thinking yesterday, guys, because I had a little bit of a weird experience where I saw this really pretty girl when I was on a bike ride, and honestly, guys, she had a really nice body, and I allowed myself to look, and I honestly, I thought about her like all day. I was like, dude, you had such a nice body, and I was turned on, and it was hard, like. But I woke up this morning and said to myself, hey, baby, 2 weeks, I made it through, let's go. But yeah, guys, so I had that experience yesterday, and there were kind of those two sides of me at play. I wanted to go back and, like, because I was at this park and she was probably like exercising or something. She had her headphones in. And so I could have just rode around the park and like seen more. And I kept noticing my mind wanted to do that. And the thing I learned yesterday, and I've learned this before, and I just want to share this with you guys because I think this is one of the most important realizations that you need to have when you're on this journey in order to really like get through it and be able to come out the other side on the end of your 90 days or how many ever days it takes for you to reboot. So I realized my brain, after I had seen her, I kept saying like, man, I just want to see her one more time. I just need to see her one more time. And the thing is, I realized is whether you're in real life, whether it's porn or whether it's like Instagram or any form of social media where you see a girl that's pretty and that's attractive to you and turns you on and you want to see her again and you want to see the image again, there's no point in doing it, you guys. And so to prevent yourself from relapsing, you just like have to know that and you have to let go. And the reason that there's no point in seeing it again is because I realized that that's your brain's way of like rationalizing the feeling of feeling turned on. Like it feels good to be turned on. Like sex is it's like the best human high, they always say. And so the thing is your brain is rationalizing it. It's like, okay, if I see it one more time, I'll be satisfied. I know this is what I always tell myself, at least, so I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I'm assuming since we're all humans, we probably feel pretty similar emotions. So yeah, when this typically happens, I'll notice that my brain will start to say things like that. Like, oh, dude, that girl was so pretty, or man, she turned me on, or that picture, or whatever. And my brain will be like, oh, I just got to see it one more time, and then I'll be good, then I'll be satisfied. But your brain is rationalizing it. It's tricking you guys. Like, it never actually satisfies you. It tortures you, because the more you look at something that turns you on, I mean, think about it, the more it's gonna turn you on. It turned you on in the first place, so what do you think it's gonna do to continue to look at it? It's just gonna do the same thing, turn you on. Like, simple logic, right? And it's really hard to apply that logic in the moment. It's really hard to apply the logic, especially when it's really hard to come out of your fantasy when you're just starting on this journey, because your brain's not like strong enough, basically, because your prefrontal cortex, look it up, the prefrontal cortex is super important with the willpower thing, with the NoFap reboot. I can talk about it in another video, but I just wanted to mention it here, guys. But yeah, so that's the realization I had. If your mind is telling you want to look again, you have to get to the point where you say no to yourself and you go, no, I'm not gonna look again, because it'll just torture me. It'll just turn me on more. It's not gonna satisfy me. You're not gonna be like, okay, I looked that one more time and now I'm good. It doesn't work like that, guys. And I realized that that's why PMO can never satisfy you. And even my mentor, I've talked with my mentor about this. I don't remember what the movie's called, but maybe I'll mention it in my next video. But it's a movie about a guy who basically like wants to live out every sexual fantasy, and he's like a beast with women, and he's like super seductive, and he lives out all of his sexual fantasies, and he basically realizes by the end of the movie that he's still left unsatisfied. So, and this is one thing I'm still working on, guys, but for a fact, porn will not satisfy you. Neither will imming, PMO, imming, neither will that, and neither will owing, really. So, you know, I don't know how much I can say on here. So that's why sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, guys, so like even with real women, I know that's a movie, but I mean, I saw that real woman yesterday and I just kept wanting to see her. And I've had sexual encounters where I've been with a girl that is kind of like a fantasy of mine, and I realized that, you know, we have the ability to basically get horny again after we finish, and it's like, so, and I'm still working through this, but it's like, sex, just the physical, it does not satisfy you. Like, you can never be satisfied from it because of our brain's dopamine system, and it always needing a bigger high, and just the fact that you can just get horny again. So it's like, you know, guys, ejaculation can never satisfy you from a physical standpoint. So that's why basically, like, you want to have this realization so that you realize there's a point to not keep fapping, to keep doing the PMO. And I'm still doing research about that, and kind of, because it's like when you start thinking like that, it's like, well, what's the point of even having sex with a girl? What's the point of like being with a girl if, you know, you don't get satisfied? Well, I feel like the satisfaction comes from the emotional standpoint. I don't want to get into that video because I haven't really thought about that all the way yet. But that's the realization I had yesterday, guys, and I hope I didn't get too confusing towards the end of this there. But that realization I had was you can't be satisfied from looking at Instagram, from looking at girls in real life, like physically, because you think that just looking one more time, or like, oh, look, and then I'll stop, and then like, that you're basically edging yourself, you know what I mean? Like, you're basically torturing yourself because you're just turning yourself on. Your brain is tricking you by saying, oh, if you look one more time, I'll feel good, and then I can stop looking forever, and then I can start, then I'm good. It doesn't work like that, guys. I know from experience now, it does not work like that. So you're just gonna keep turning yourself on, and then you're gonna be feeling like crap because you're guilty, and it probably affected your dopamine levels and the other parts of your brain which are affected by porn. So those are my realizations, guys. I'll probably make another video including some of the other realizations I had, but that was my best realization for yesterday. And I feel like once you realize that it just can't satisfy you, if something can't satisfy you, then you're just not gonna look to doing that activity for satisfaction in life, for feeling good, for feeling full, for feeling fulfilled. So the point of this video, guys, PMO won't satisfy you, especially P, and I don't even know about real O, like permanently. So I hope this video helps, guys. I've been trying to stay busy, quarantine life for the win. I've been watching a lot of movies, and I kind of want to get back to, I do want to get back to working more on the video editing skill. I have basically another 2 months to get done with this class because I signed up for it on Skillshare. So I have some time, and it's only like a 2-hour class. Like, there's like 30 videos of like 5 minutes each. So I really have no excuse not to do it. But yeah, I've noticed my energy levels are a little low from just sitting around. You know, you start to like, when you use energy, you gain energy. When you don't use energy, you become kind of lethargic. That's a phrase someone said in a YouTube video once, and I didn't know if I believed it until I actually experienced it. So yeah, guys, I know this video is a little long, so I hope you stick all the way through. I hope it helps somebody. I know my, post-relapse period it's been kind of up and down, but I've just been trying to keep things unique, stay productive, give myself dopamine hits, stay thankful, stay busy, stay having fun, just because we can't do much right now. And yeah, guys, as always, I'll talk to you in the next video, and fucking 9 to 5. I'll see you guys later.